Aloha, Felina me ke aloha. Greetings and welcome to Manoa Heritage Center, located in the beautiful valley of Manoa, Oahu, Hawaii. This is a sacred place and we kindly ask you to please respect it, just as much as you would respect your own home, as it is a part of ours. While you are here, be keen with your senses. The native Hawaiians who came before us were very attentive to their surroundings. Try to see this place just as they saw it. Smell the lush green of the land, hear the rustling of trees, see the vibrant colors of the plants, and feel the cool air surround you. Manoa Heritage Center is a learning center and a sacred site. Although there was a time when there were many sacred places throughout the Hawaiian Islands, today there are very few. Manoa Heritage Center is the only remaining restored and intact heiau in the Waikiki Ahupua'a, which traditionally stretch from Makiki to Wailupe Valley. At one time, there were 14 in Manoa Valley and Waikiki alone.
My name is Jessica Welch and I'm the Executive Director of Manoa Heritage Center. Manoa Heritage Center is we call it a hidden gem in Honolulu. We also think of it as a 3.5-acre living classroom in the heart of Manoa Valley. And we call it a classroom because it provides so many different opportunities for teachers, for school kids, for families, kupuna, students to come here and engage in different ways with Hawaii's cultural and natural heritage. Our primary focus is to be a resource for educators, our local educators, and making it possible for them to engage their students with Hawaii's cultural and natural heritage.
The heiau found at Manoa Heritage Center is named Ku Ka'o'o. It's thought to be an agricultural temple of the Mapele class that is said to have been built by the early group of settlers hundreds of years prior. It is a dry stacked enclosure located behind Kuali'i, the Tudor Revival-style historic Cook family residence. Dry stacking is a highly skilled form of construction that does not use bonding agents such as cement. Each rock is precisely placed so that other rocks may fit beside or on top of it. A modern marvel even compared to today's standard of buildings. As a reminder, please do not enter the heiau. Before the construction of Kuali'i in 1911, the architect suggested the house be built right where Ku Ka'o'o stands. Thankfully, Sam Cooke's grandfather asked him to site the house a respectable distance away. Prior to restoration, 2 huge banyan trees were growing on its north wall and 8 rubber trees were inside the heiau. They had the trees removed before hiring someone to restore it. Fortunately, they were advised to hire Billy Fields, a Hawaiian dry stack mason, to do the work. Billy and his crew spent 6 weeks rebuilding the heiau walls, using only the stones on the property. The final result is what you see today. After the heiau was restored, they decided to surround the heiau with native Hawaiian plants, which once filled the valley. After removing all the non-native plants, there was only one tree left, the manele tree you've seen near the arbor today. Sam and Mary hired James Nakata to re-landscape the area with native Hawaiian plants. In those days, there were no native plant nurseries. However, Lion Arboretum, NTBG on Kauai, and Amy Greenwell Garden on Hawaii Island came to the rescue, and the result is what you see today, a beautiful, lush, native Hawaiian garden. An elegant red ohia tree stands out like no other. Surrounding the heiau, you will find a rock path. This path will lead you from Kuali'i around the heiau, then to the white garden. Figuratively, the shape of the path is not a perfect circle, but neither was the path of restoring this site. Overcoming obstacles to save a sacred place was worth it, as reflected by the beauty of the garden. The path of caring for other sacred places is still a work in progress. Manoa Heritage Center is an example of the splendor that can be restored to Hawaii today. Manoa Heritage Center aspires to educate the public and increase the future generation's sense of identity. One of the best ways to understand where someone comes from is through experiencing. It is important to recognize that with the loss of each heiau, there is the loss of great amounts of history. Even more so since most of Hawaiian history is not recorded on paper, but by the accounts of people, the word of mouth. When a heiau is lost, the people of that place suffer loss as well. This is seen all over Hawaii, and as a result, there are many unanswered questions that we may never solve.
He said, okay, let's buy the 2 more lots. These mansions and come around them. We don't want another one down in here. So that's where we have just completed our new visitor education holly. So this is kind of a dream come true, having that finished and open, having school kids come visit.
As a caretaker of this site, Manoa Heritage Center, a private nonprofit, does their best to teach others the importance of this place and its significance in Hawaiian history. They intend to continue stewarding this special site, and we hope you have a wonderful experience while you are here. Aloha.